Good afternoon. This is Susan, and this is Susan's Ramblings. I was sitting here thinking about all the shortages we have, or going to have, and I made a list of them as of today. And now I don't know if I've got them all. I probably don't. It was off the top of my head. You got corn. Farmers didn't plant it. Wheat. That makes the flour on your pasta. Make sure you have plenty of flour or some substitute. Okay, you can substitute many vegetables. Dehydrate vegetables, certain vegetables. Zucchini you can dehydrate and substitute with flour. Farina, it's a wheat product, and you can get that and substitute that for flour. That'll be in short supply again too, so get it. Your pasta, of course, are in short supply because of your wheat. The wheat's in short supply because of the drought that we had, and also that war going on over in Europe where they don't export any. Potatoes. Buy canned, dehydrated, freeze-dry, any kind of potatoes you can get. Buy frozen and then dehydrate. I do that a lot. I have bought tomato soup mix, and I can use that as a base for clam chowder or corn chowder or different kinds of soup. Get your potatoes because there are going to be none, period. Okay. Last thing, another thing that just came up is onions. What I'm going to do is buy frozen when they're on sale, and they're on sale this week at my local store. A package for 99 cents. I think that's about Walmart's price. And so I'm going to get lots of them, and I will dehydrate them. Another thing I will be doing, and my local vegetable producer have some beautiful onions, and they are large, and they make a lot of onions. So I will dice them up, get some of them, dice them up, and also dehydrate them. Tomatoes and all tomato products. This includes ketchup, spaghetti sauce, tomato sauce, tomato paste, period, tomato. That's because of the drought in California. So get your tomato products. Coffee. It seems like every time we turn around there's another one, right? Kind of like, what are we doing here? And how come? Get your coffee beans. They last longer than the ground one, or by instant. Instant will last almost indefinitely, okay? Mustard. I've been buying mustard. Lots of mustard. All kinds of mustard. So my pantry is not full. I want more. But in case I run out and I can't get any more, I grabbed a bunch of the ground mustard, and I can make my own. Okay? Sugar. Another one that's coming, that is becoming shortages. Okay, very expensive, at least in my area. Butter. I'm sitting at $6, over $6 a pound. When it's on sale, it's $4 a pound. I can't afford that, period. So I have to find something else besides butter. I have been buying margarine when it's on sale. I'm not crazy about it, but you do what you have to do, okay? Milk. Milk is very expensive, and any of the milk products are very expensive. I watch for sales. I don't take the shredded cheese or something like that. I take the whole blocks of cheese, and then I put it in my freezer, and I grate it as I need it. I'm also lucky, very fortunate, because I get 2 pounds of American cheese every month. Now, some people are going to turn up their nose at the American cheese, but I dehydrate it, and I use it for almost everything. I shred it up. I'm very fortunate, and I'm very thankful that I have it. Beef. Yeah. I can't remember the last time I had a beef. I really can't. Can't afford it. Period. That's all there is to it. Chicken breast. I see so many recipes for chicken breast. People, I got a sale up here at my local store, and my chicken breasts are $12.99 for 3 pounds. Sorry, I can't afford that either. Hamburger. I'm lucky hamburgers on sale this week. 80%. Yes, I know it's a cheap brand and most people are going to turn up their noses. But people, we have a problem here. Either you eat the cheap stuff or you don't eat. It's the way it is. Anyway, it's 80%. And it's $2.99 a pound. It comes in a big tube. People are going to turn up their nose at that. I don't buy anything in a tube. Oh, sorry, people, I do, if it's cheap enough. I want to feed myself, and I want to have shelf-stable food. So when this stuff gets so expensive, I can't afford it. I have some food on my table, and I can eat. Might not be exactly what I want to eat, but I will be able to eat, and I will be able to feed my family. That's the most important thing, okay? So, rambling again, aren't I? No wonder I called it Susan Rambling. Okay, can you think of anything else that's in short supply? Oh, very expensive. I didn't include fresh vegetables in here, although I was tempted. I didn't know where to put them. But the fresh vegetables we're getting are not of a good quality. I had some carrots, baby carrots. I was going to dehydrate them, and my dehydrators were full. So I put them in my refrigerator for 2 days. When I got ready to blanch them and cut them out, they were spoiled. So I wasted that money. Watch your vegetables, your fresh vegetables, because they are not very good at all. Your best vegetables will come from a farmer, from a local producer, a truck farm, something like that. See if you can find one in your area. I'm fortunate where I have 3 or 4 of them right in my area. So if one doesn't have something, the other one will. For example, beets. I hadn't seen beets forever from my favorite one. And I asked about it, and they said they weren't going to have them. They just didn't grow. But that's another problem. The vegetables did not grow this year. The broccoli bolted on us as soon as it was done, period. But my favorite one didn't have any beets, and she didn't have any cauliflower or broccoli. But yet, another one did. So I was able to get the cauliflower and the beet. So maintain a good relationship with all of your producers. I have a lard coming. It has to be rendered. But it's from a friend who has 2 grandsons in 4-H, or 2 I don't know if it's 2 grandsons, 2 grandchildren in 4-H, which is a program we have up here, country program we have, rural program we have up here in South Dakota. And each fall they have a fair, achievement days, and they bring their animals in, and they're judged on, I don't know what the judging is. I have no idea on that. But then at the end of the fair, they sell their animals. And he buys the animals. He buys the hogs that they have. And this year, I talked him into giving me the lard. I have to render it myself. And yes, I know it's not shelf stable, but it will help me in my butter problem. Okay? Bacon grease. Save your bacon grease. Bacon grease can be used for everything. Also, so I should add vegetable oil on there somewhere, shouldn't I? That's a shortage. Vegetable oil will become a shortage. Mustard, olive oil. The olive trees froze over in Italy, so that's going to be a shortage. The vegetable oil, of course, because the droughts and because of the war over in Europe. So we got everything conspiring against us. But you can save your bacon grease. In fact, you can save all of your grease from any kind of meat. And I got some grease here, and I don't remember what it's from. It's from, well, I don't know. Anyway, I put that in a pan of water, and I cook all the solids out of it. And then I put it in a jar, and I have a fat that I can cook with. Okay? That's easy to do, isn't it? But it's another fat. And with our vegetable oil shortages, we're going to have to look for fat. Because our body needs fat. So, anyway, enough of this. I'm going to stop rambling. Very, very expensive butter, milk, beef, chicken breast. Shortages, corn, wheat, pasta, potatoes, onions, tomatoes, coffee, mustard, sugar, and I don't have it there but vegetable oils. Okay? So, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. God bless.